Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zami and I'm from Engineering Photography A class, and I will presentation auxiliary and verb. Verb is a word, a combination of word that indicates action or a state of being or condition. A verb is the part of a sentence that deals with what the subject performs. Verb is classified into six types: transitive, intransitive, linking, auxiliary, regular, and irregular. Function of verb. As a physical action refers to the words for action or activities that can be seen physically. Example: swim, ride, talk, climb, walk, eat, study, and fall. We can see and describe physical action. For example, climbs. We can describe climb as an human activity carried out to climb a high place, such as climbing a mountain. Verb as a mental action. Mental action refers to the words for action or activities that cannot be seen physically. Example: think, understand, consider, head, believe, and say. We cannot see and describe mental action. We won't be able to know when someone is sad if he doesn't tell anybody. Verb as a state of being. Verb as a state of being do not express any activities at all. They express a state of being. They are extremely important group of verb. To be and auxiliaries are part of it. To be, is, am, are, was, were, have, has, had, and will. To be as verb state of being is using a nominal I am sick of your lies. Type verbs. Linking verb and auxiliary verb. Linking verb is a kind of verbs what something, subject and object, to be and object to be, and others verbs which function as state of being, and linking verbs. Auxiliary is used to modify or give meaning to the sentence. It can change the meaning of a sentence and also change the form of the verb. Auxiliary content of to be and modal verbs. Example: he can sleep for 2 days. I means that he is able to sleep continuously for a long time. Transitive and intransitive verb. Verb transitive needs objects to the meaning of the sentence is clear in the opposite. Verb intransitive doesn't need direct object. How to different transitive verb and intransitive verb in a sentence? The author writers at the coffee shop. Intransitive. The author writes novels. Transitive novel is the direct object. Regular and irregular verbs. Regular verb is the types of verb which is consistent or has the same patterns for the past, present, and participle form only out after the word. Example: create, created, and create. Meanwhile, irregular verb is changed in following tense. It can be different in on, at, drink, drunk, and drunk. The same pattern for past and participle: find, found, and found. The same pattern for persona and participant: come, come, and come. Doesn't change at all. Auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb are auxiliary word to complete the main verb in a sentence. In addition to completing the main verbs, auxiliary verb also serve to clarify the main verbs. Therefore, auxiliary verb cannot stand alone without a verb. Those auxiliary words are used to say tense, aspect, modal, emphasis, and so on. In a clause or sentence, the auxiliary verb usually Pairs before the main verb in a sentence. The main verb usually cannot after the auxiliary or auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verb of four types. Number 1. Be. Be can include am, is, are, was, were, been, being, and to be. Auxiliary verb be serve to form the present or past continuous tense and future continuous with the additional modal verb will. And also to be combined with the auxiliary verb have to form the present or past perfect continuous tense with the additional modal will. In addition to form perfect continuous tense, be can also be used to form passive construction. Example tense auxiliary verb be. You will have been sleeping long. Number 2. Do. Do is an auxiliary verb that serves to implement the main verbs. This auxiliary verb include do, does, did, and do, which are used adjusting the English tense. Do, I do's, I is used for present tense. Did is when for past tense. Done is used for past perfect tense. Auxiliary verbs are more often seen in the form of negative sentence. Be so often appear in the form of positive sentence. The auxiliary verb do can be used to emphasize statement, indicative, or comments, imperative. Example: I do finish my homework. Do can also form question such as yes, no, question text, negative sentence, and short answer. Did you see her yesterday? This auxiliary verb can be combined with condition so and never express similarity, quality, and different. Example: my brother looks ready and so do I. Modal. Modal verbs are words that are placed before the main verb to modify the meaning of the main verb. Its function is to express willingness or ability, necessity, and possibility. There are many types of modal. Number 1. I can and so. So ability, Jenny can sing really well. State the possibility doesn't apply with the session, it can hurt you. Then, can I borrow your book? Number 2. My and Mike. Possibility, maybe she's sick. Permission, may I go to the store? Number 3. Will, shall, and would to express willings. Example: I will go to Teti's house tomorrow. Number 4. Shall and ought to give suggestion adjective. Different shall and ought. Shall is subjective and ought is objective. You should do your homework. Number 5. Must and have I to express obligation or necessity. You're sick, you have to go to the doctor. And this is my presentation, and I'm apologize is weak, and thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.